Back to the Polo Grounds we go again. It's June 2nd, 1949. The Giants are hosting the Cubs, and Sheldon Jones is here on the mound for New York. Jones is 5-4. The Giants, of course, 31-13. The Cubs at 15-26. Not very great. Jones at 5-4 as he throws the ball there to Hank Edwards, a 2.44 ERA. And he's actually pitched quite well so far this season. Hank Edwards is hitting 327, finds himself up in first place in the batting order. There's a ground ball over to Johnny Mize, who flips over to Jones, covering a first for the out, one away. Here's Herman Reich, and he takes a strike, 0-1, hitting 236, and hits a fly ball to center, and Thompson's got a beat on that one. Good fielder, Bobby Thompson, for the second out. And up next is Peanuts Lowry. Peanuts is hitting 258. A little bit of slugging, but not much. And he's definitely played a lot more now than he played in real life. But that's because we we're playing the as scheduled schedule, not the as played one. Lowry ends up, I think, being traded here pretty soon. So we'll see what happens. He takes a ball from Jones, 1-0. I can't remember all of my history off the top of my head. It's a ground ball over to Kerr, and Kerr throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Johnny Schmitz here for the Cubs, 4-4, 2.16 ERA, actually having a pretty good season. The Cubs, of course, are not having a good season. 4 wins, which means he's got about a third of the club's wins so far. Willard Marshall faces him. There's a strike in there to Willard. Marshall hitting 310, great slugging percentage, and is getting on base a lot. Takes a ball. And another ball low. It's 2-1 on Marshall here as we are just beginning things. 3-1 now the count. He'll take this one, and it's a strike in there, so it's a full count on Willard. And that one misses for ball 4. Schmitz has given up now 25 walks this season. He gave up 92 in real life, so there'll be more where that comes from. And that brings up Bill Rigney. Now, I don't think we'll have Marshall running right off the bat. There's a foul ball off of Rigney, 0-1. I love this play-by-play, by the way. It says, New York may be looking for the early lead. Yeah, you think? What do you think they're going to do? They're up here trying to make a bunch of outs. There's a ball to Rigney, 1-1. And that's way off the plate. It's 2-1 on Bill. 3-4, hitting well. Ground ball left side. Ramazzotti has it over to Furban for 1 and back over to Reich for the double play. That's not exactly Tinker to Evers to chance, but it works. There's 2 away, and here's Sid Gordon who takes the ball. 304 his average, but a great slugging percentage, 542. He's had a lot of power. 2-1 is the count on him quickly. And that curve misses. It's 3-1 on Gordon. That's hit deep, and that is over Pafko's head in center field. Deep as part of the ballpark is right, but it goes on forever. That was probably about 450 feet away, and Andy Pafko could not run that one down. That is a double for Gordon on the misplay by the center fielder. And here comes Bobby Thompson. Thompson has 7 home runs, 31 RBIs. 308 is his average. Remember, we're only 40-something games into this, and Bobby takes a strike. There's a sinker low, 1-1. And that's way inside for another ball, so it's 2-1 on Thompson. And that's just low, 3-1. He'll be taking this one. And that just catches the outside corner, so it's a full count on Bobby. Into right field, and that one gets down and goes to the wall. Where is Hank Edwards playing? And that's a double for Thompson, and that scores the run. It's 1-0 Giants. So they were looking for the early lead, and they got it. Up now is Johnny Mize. And the Giants, of course, 4.5 games out in front in first place as Mize takes the strike. 4.5 now in front of the Pirates, who just won their game off camera. There's a ball high to Mize, 1-1. If they win here, they'll be 5 games up. Ground ball over to first base, and it's the Reich, the first baseman, who flips that over to Schmitz just in time, and Mize ends up going down in a pile. Technically, he's hurt, but again, we don't pay attention to those play-by-play injuries. Here now is Andy Pafko's top of the second. He takes a ball, and another ball. Ooh, now that hits him in the elbow, and that's pretty painful, and he takes a walk over to first base. That'll bring up Roy Smalley, and Sheldon Jones allowed that one to get away from him. Smalley, 252 the average, takes the ball, and then hits that one down over third base, and that's a double, and that puts Pafko on at third. Smalley will be there on second base. And that brings up now Emil Furban with runners on at second and third. I think we play this infield back. And that's hit to left field. Whitey Lockman has that one. That's deep enough. Both runners move up, and it's a 1-1 ball game just like that. Here now is Bob Ramazzotti, who started that key double play. And there's a bunt, and that was a squeeze play, and that caught us by surprise. Smalley scores, and the play is made at first. It's 2-1. Cubs with 1 hit, 2 runs. We have 2 hits, 1 run. Rube Walker up there now, fouls one away. takes the ball. I say we in this, of course, because I manage the home team. That's the way that we roll. 1-2 is the count on Walker. That's outside. It's 2-2. Looping liner beyond Kerr into left field, base hit, and that'll bring up Johnny Schmitz. Here comes Schmitz, the pitcher, takes a strike, and that's outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Hit deep to center, and Thompson's got that for the out. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 now Cubs, and here comes Whitey Lockman. Takes a strike. He hits well off lefties, and that's a ball low. 1-1. That's fair ball down the bag at behind the bag rather, third base and down the line. Easy double for Lockman, and that'll bring up Buddy Kerr. So the Polo Grounds is playing like a hitter's park today. Kerr takes a ball inside, 1-0, and that's high. 2-0 on Buddy. Swing and a miss on that one. It's 2-1. That's a line single to left center field. That'll score the run, and that ties this ball game at 2. So 2-2 now the score. Here comes Mickey Livingston, and we will just go ahead and swing away with him. We probably should be bunting, but we'll have him swing away. He takes the ball, throw to first. Nothing's happening. We're going to let Kerr stay close to the bag. Swing and a miss on that one that was away. 1-1. Ground ball shortstop Smalley over to Verban for 1 and on to Reich at first for the double play. 2 away, and here's Sheldon Jones. 2 innings, 2 double plays for the Cubs, and Jones, of course, takes the strike. Then a ball, not much of a hitter. There's a good sinker, strike 2. Jones going to strike out again, and that's just inside. It's 2-2 on Sheldon. That's high for ball 3, so he does work the count full. Fouls 1 away. It's hit down to third base. Ramazzotti grabs that, throws to first for the out, and we go to the top of the third. How about that? I was wrong. So it's Hank Edwards leading this off again for the Cubs, who takes the ball outside. Ground ball right side. Rigney with the stop in the hole, but there was no chance to get him at first base, and that's a base hit, infield hit for Hank. Here now Herman Reich, 2-2 ball game. Runner on at first, and he bunts 1 foul. It's 0-2 on Herman quickly. Fouls 1 away. And then swings and misses at that one, and down he goes, first out of the inning. Here's now Peanuts Lowry. So we'll see if the Giants can get the double play. Now there's a pop-up to right field. Marshall's got that for the out. 2 away. First pitch swinging for Peanuts, and that'll bring up Andy Pafko. Takes the ball wide, and that's off the plate again. 2-0. Ground ball shortstop Kerr flips over to the second baseman Rigney. We go to the bottom of the third inning, still 2-2 Giants, and here comes Willard Marshall again. Marshall's sort of the spark that gets this team started. 1-1 is the count on him quickly, and there's a good breaking ball. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and so much for the spark. It kind of flickered out. 1 away. Here's Bill Rigney. Rigney 0 for 1 today. Hits 1 the other way, and Edwards has got that for the out. 2 away. That'll bring up Sid Gordon, who's got that base hit earlier today. That was that double, and he scored a run. Takes the ball. And there's a strike outside corner. It's 1-1 on Sid. That's high. 2-1. Foul back. It's 2-2. Hit deep to center. Boy, Pafko has to go way back on that one, but gets it in the end, and we go to the top of the fourth. Still tied 2-2. Roy Smalley up there for the Cubs. Takes the ball in tight. And that's a line drive over that Rigney snags for the out. 1 away. Emil Verban now takes the strike. 0-1. And there's another strike. It's 0-2 quickly. Ground ball up the middle, and Kerr dives for that one and just ends up pushing that into center field. That's a base hit for Verban. That'll bring up Bob Ramazzotti. Runner on at first. And Verban was running for second, but that was a pop-up to Rigney. He has to go back to first, and there's 2 away just like that. Here's Rube Walker. Fouls 1 away, 0-1. And there's another hit and run. Actually, was a straight steal, and Verban has second stolen for his first steal of the season. Now we'll go look at this. He had 3 stolen bases and 4 times caught in real life. So 0-2 the count now on Walker, runner on at second. And that pitch misses 1-2. Verban, that's kind of a risky play, but he made it. And it's off the plate. It's 2-2 on Walker. Ground ball, Rigney, the second baseman, throws to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still a 2-2 ball game, and Bobby Thompson comes up to lead this off for the Giants. Thompson today is 1 for 1, had that double. And he hits the first pitch he sees over to left field. It falls in front of Peanuts Lowry for a base hit. So Thompson does his job. And here comes Johnny Mize. Mize is 0 for 1 today. Bounced out last time up, and he fouls 1 away. Takes a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, that's through the infield, and that'll be a base hit. And Thompson makes it to third easily with his speed, and that'll bring up Whitey Lockman. So runners on the corners for the Giants. They're looking to break this one open. And Lockman takes a fastball high. 20 RBIs, 3 home runs. It's a swing and a miss, and is 1-1 on Whitey, and that's fouled away. 1-2 now on him. Throw to first. We're not doing anything with Mize. He's too slow. Fouled away again. That fastball is high and inside. 2-2 now, the count on Lockman. Popped foul once again, and he's getting Schmitz to really labor. Another foul ball. Ground ball shortstop. We're going to have Thompson try to score, and he will not take the throw. Thompson scores, and that was a ground ball or a double play. Then with Smalley to Verban to Reich, the old-fashioned way. But the Giants do score the go-ahead run. It is a 3-2 lead, and here is Buddy Kerr, who takes a strike. Kerr hitting a little bit better in the replay than in real life. 261 compared to 209. 1-1 is the count. There's ball 2. It's 2-1. We've also been playing him more than he probably played in real life. 2-2 the count, and that's strike 3 called. And we go to the top of the 5th. It'll be Johnny Schmitz, the pitcher, who leads this off. Takes the ball from Sheldon, and then a strike. 1-1. And there's a pop-up. Rigney's got that for the out. 1 away. Hank Edwards takes a strike. 0-1. High and inside. 1-1 on Hank. Inside for a ball. It's 2-1. Lined into right field, but Marshall's got a beat on that one for the out. 2 gone, and here comes Herman Reich. Reich is 0 for 2 today and takes a strike. 228 the average. All those numbers looking depressing. 1-1, and that's inside. It's 2-1 on Herman, and that's swung on a miss. 2-2. Ground ball Jones, the pitcher, throws to first. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 Giants, and here comes Mickey Livingston, the catcher. He grounded into a double play last time up and takes the ball. Was kind of a rally killer. Hits a ground ball this time again to Ramazzotti. Third baseman throws to first and just gets him. 1 away. Sheldon Jones, who's of course 0 for 1, takes a strike. He did hit a ground ball last time up, quickly in an 0-2 hole, and he hits a ground ball right side, so he does get a hold of another one. Verban throws to first. There's 2 away. Here now is Willard Marshall. 3-2 Giants, close game, and that's a ball inside to Willard, and that's down and in. 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Ground ball right side in the hole. Reich has that one, flips it over to the pitcher, and he drops it in the exchange, and Marshall will be safe at first. And that brings up Bill Rigney, first error of the ball game. Here comes Rigney, who takes the ball low and away. Throw to first, nothing happening. High, 2-0. That's down and in. It's a 3-0 count on Rigney, and he'll be taken all the way. Call the strike, 3-1. And there's a strike of the knees. Full count now on Bill. Swing hit deep to left, but not deep enough. Peanuts Lowry's got that for the out. We go to the top of the 6th. And it's Peanuts Lowry who leads this one off, and he takes the ball high. Fly ball, left center field. Left fielder Lockman will have this. 1 away. Here's Pafko. Pops one up out of play. Pops another one up out of play. 0-2. It's a good line drive over to Kerr. Throws to first. It's off the bag, but Mize is able to go get it and steps on the bag for the out. Good play by Johnny. 2 away, and here's Roy Smalley. Ground ball past the mound, but Rigney's there, has it on to first, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still a 3-2 lead for the Giants, and here comes Sid Gordon. It's a sinker wide, 1-0. That's a breaking ball hit down to Smalley. The shortstop throws to first, 1 away. Bobby Thompson now. Curve outside for a ball, 1-0, and that's hit down the right field line. That'll be a single for Thompson. He is 3 for 3 today, having a good one. 7 hits now for the Giants off of Schmitz, and that'll bring up Johnny Mize, runner on at first, and there's a ball into Mize, and that's in under the hands. It's 2-0 on Johnny. There's a strike, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2 on Mize. That's wide, so it's a full count. Schmitz with more control problems. And that's hit a frozen rope over to left, but right at Lowry for the out, 2 away. And here comes Whitey Lockman. Lockman's 1 for 2, did score a run. Hits the first pitch he sees over to Ramazzotti, who throws over to the second baseman for Bond, covering the bag. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Emil Bond here for the Cubs, who takes a strike. 0-1. Chopper and Rigney has that. The second baseman throws to first, 1 away. Here now is Bob Ramazzotti. That's a ball in there to Bob, 1-0, and there's a ball fouled away, 1-1. Ramazzotti, not much of a hitter, takes another ball. It's 2-1. A lot of strikeouts, not a lot of walks. Ground ball to Kerr. He throws the first, 2 away. Ramazzotti's a sort of a hitter. You look at those real-life stats, and you think, I thought that 49 was the year of the walk. For some of these guys, it was the year of the strikeout. Here's Rube Walker, another one who is the year of the strikeout. 2-0 is the count on him from Jones. Fouls 1 away. It's 2-1 on Walker. Fly ball center field, Thompson, and that does it. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it'll be Buddy Kerr here leading this off for New York. Swing and a miss by Kerr. The ground ball to short. Smalley throws to first. 1 away. Mickey Livingston now. He swings at the first pitch he sees, hits it over to Ramazzotti at the third base, and he throws to first, and there's 2 away just like that. Here now is Sheldon Jones, who hits the first pitch he sees over to the right side. Verban has it and throws to first for the out. We go to the top of the 8th. I don't know if the hitters are having a hard time seeing the ball or what. Pinch hitter will be Phil Cavaretta hitting for the pitcher, and he takes a strike. There's a ball outside. 1-1 on Phil. That's high. 2-1. Hit to right field. Marshall has that for the out. 1 away. Here's Hank Edwards. Lines one through second base past Rigney for a single to right, and that'll bring up Herman Reich. And so finally the Cubs are starting to threaten. Runner on at first base, 1 out here top of the 8th. Reich is 0 for 8 in this series and hits a ground ball to Rigney, who throws to first for the out. There's 2 away, and here comes Peanuts Lowry with a runner in scoring position. He takes a strike. 2 outs. There's a pitch low and inside, and he swings at that one anyway. It's 0-2. High and inside for a ball. 1-2. Low and away. 2-2. And that's just low. Full count now on Lowry. Pop up in foul ground, but just out of play for Livingston. That hit over to center field. Thompson's got that one easily, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Cal McLish coming on for the Cubs to pitch, and he will face the top of the order. Willard Marshall leads this off. He's 0 for 2. Did walk once, and there's a liner down the first base line, but just foul. It's 0-1 on Marshall. He takes a ball off the play. 1-1. And checks the swing on this one. 2-1 the count now on Marshall. Ground ball to the right side. Verban throws to first. 1 away. Here's Bill Rigney, also an 0 for today. He takes a strike. And then another one on the outside corner. 0-2. That's high. 1-2 the count now on Rigney. And there's a ball inside. 2-2. Fouls 1 away. Remains 2-2. And that's low again. So it's a full count on Rigney. Little fly ball to center field. Pafko's got that for the out. There's 2 away, and here comes Sid Gordon. Gordon likely will be leading off once we get to the next Sunday. He's been hitting very well. He takes a ball and then a strike, 1-1. And that's out and away, 2-1 on Gordon. Foul tip not held on, 2-2. It's fouled away, 2-2. Ground over the bag at second and through the middle for a base hit. And so Gordon is on at first base with his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 4. And here comes Thompson, who's perfect, 3 for 3 today with an RBI and scored a run as well. Thompson hoping for something to add to the New York lead. And all he gets is a good curveball that has him bailing. 0-1 the count. That's fouled away. It's 0-2 just like that. And that's a line to the right side, but Reich, the first baseman, picks that off. We go to the top of the 9th, and the question is, can Jones do it? Andy Pafko takes the ball way inside. Ground ball, third base. Gordon on to first. Good play. 1 away. Here's Smalley. Loops that one over to short center. Thompson's there. 2 gone. And here's Emil Verban. Just like that, the last hope for the Cubs. It's hit over to shallow left field, and it's going to be Lockman there for the out. And there you have it. So try to go slow. Still in less than 20 minutes, the Giants beat the Cubs 3-2, and the Giants do now have a full 6-game lead. I think it's 5-game lead. I'm sorry, in first place. They're starting to cruise. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll talk with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.